Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is Charan. Let's continue the React.js tutorial series. Now in this video tutorial, I will explain how to remove items dynamically from an array of a list in React.js functional component. And here we got the final output of our application, how to remove items dynamically from an array of a list in React.js using functional component. Now I want to delete the fruit name orange. See, notice here the orange is gone, apple is gone, kiwi is gone, grapes is gone, mango is gone. Now reload the browser. Again we got all the list of items. Let's check again: mango, grapes, apple. If you are a first time visitor to my channel, please subscribe to get the latest updates. I'm using Visual Studio Code to create a React.js application. Just for the time saving, I have already created one application called html insert in this above folder. Let me expand my project. If you notice, when I expand the project, there is a source folder. Let me allow to expand this source folder also. Now in the source folder, notice the .js files, which are nothing but the components, whether it's a functional or class components I am creating in this source folder only. Now for this example also, I am creating one new JS file in the source folder. Right click the source folder, click new file, and the file name I am giving remove items.js file, and here we got our JS file. Now in React.js we can create two types of components. One is functional and the second one is class component. But before that, we need to import the React class from the React library. Let's add that one first. Import React from React library. After that, I'm defining one function because I'm creating a functional component. The function name is a remove items, which is my component name or file name. Every functional component at the end of the bottom line, we need to export default remove items, which is my component name. Now inside this function, between curly brackets, there is a method called return. This return method which will display the output on the browser. So I'm adding one div element. The reason why I am adding div element is a root element of our component. When we want to add more than one element, we need to enclose between these div elements only. Let's add one header tag, how to remove items dynamically from an array of a list. And after that, I am adding another header which contains the React.js tutorials, and I am adding one horizontal line. What we'll do is I put one center tag so the data will present at the center of the browser. But now let's create one array of a list above the return method. For that, I am defining one let, creating an object called fruit names is equals to array between square brackets. Inside the square brackets, I am adding curly brackets which contains the fruit names apple, comma. Let's add some more fruit names. Let's add 5 fruit names: apple, mango, kiwi, orange, and let's add the last one is the grapes. Now we got the list of the fruit names which contains 5 fruits. Now I want to display the fruit names in this return method, so for that we require the state. But here the problem is we cannot create state directly in the functional component. So with the help of useState, useState is a hook which we use in a functional component to create states. So let's add let. We require two parameters. One is a list. You can do any parameter list, and update list. Update list is equals to useState. Notice when I add the useState, here in the import header section we got the useState is added automatically, and useState fruit names, it's not single quotes, we need to add the fruit names. These fruit names I'm adding here. Now we need to add this list. List now is a state here. Between curly brackets, list dot map method, list dot map method. I'm adding x is an object. This return. I'm adding div element. Inside this div element, I'm adding x dot. Notice here I got a property which is this name. And now we'll check the output. This list of items is displaying or not in this return method. Let's save this file. Now before run this application, we need to configure our component in index.js file. Index.js file, which will be present in the same source folder only. The source folder only. Now remove this app. Instead of app, I'm adding my newly created component, which is remove items, as well as we need to import our component in the header section of the index.js file. Now let's save this file. Save all. Now it's time to check the output. Go to view, click terminal, and got the terminal here. Notice the path contains d colon. This is the folder name. This is the folder name, and inside this folder I have my project. So cd, which is a change directory, chk mul insert, which is my application name. Now I can able to run my project. npm is a command, node package manager, start, enter. And here we got the output, which contains a list of fruit names, and as well as we got the headers, how to remove items dynamically from an array of a list, and React.js tutorials. Below that we got one horizontal line and the fruit names, which is a list items. Now I want one button control here for every list of fruit names. Here I'm adding one button. The button label I'm adding capital X, just for the closing symbol. X is. Let's save this file. We'll check the output. I'm got here, but the button controls answer. Let's give some space between these two objects. The code is ampersand nbsp, which gives the space between two objects, two HTML elements. Save all. We'll check the new output. So now we got the fruit names and button controls. Now my next aim is, when a user wants to delete one of the item, the fruit item, for example, if a user wants to remove the kiwi, if the user clicks the kiwi close button, I want to remove or delete the kiwi fruit name from this list. So let's add that functionality also. So here we require one handler, let remove handler. It's a handler is equals to event. I'm creating one array function. In the array function, let x is equals to e.target dot get attribute. The attribute Now we require the attribute name for this button, which is a fruit, remove fruits. Let's add the remove items, remove fruits. You can give any name here is equals to the attributes are nothing but the x dot name. X dot name I want to delete. Remove fruits. And after remove the fruits, I want to update this state also. So here I'm adding update list. I want to update this list. So list dot filter. Filter is a method. I'm defining one variable items dot name is not equals to x. This name is these fruit names and x is this one. And we need to add this remove handler function on click event remove handler. That's it. We have done the complete coding part. Let's save this file. We'll check the final output. Remove fruits is not defined. Remove fruits is not defined. Attributes is a string. So we need to put this in double quotes. Let's save this file. Save all. That's it. Everything is perfect. We have saved the file. We'll check the new output. I'm reloading the browser. And here we got the final output of our application, how to remove items dynamically from an array of a list in React.js using functional component. Now I want to delete the fruit name orange. See, notice here the orange is gone, apple is gone, kiwi is gone, grapes is gone, mango is gone. Now reload the browser. Again we got all the list of items. Let's check again. Mango, grapes, apple. See, it's deleting or removing the items dynamically with a button control. That's it. In this video tutorial, I have explained how to remove items dynamically from an array of a list in React.js functional component. Thanks for watching and please subscribe my channel. Catch you in my next video tutorial.